Just reload. Fresh new talent on the field. Look at this. How about a sack, fumble, score. Winovich with the play. Furbush with the touchdown. And Michigan has broken Florida's will late.
Ruling on the field is a fumble recovered by Michigan for a touchdown.
What a great read from Rosen. No one from Texas A&M went with the swing out of the backfield, which was Jamabo, and he just dumps it off for a first down.
Rosen fakes the spike in the end zone. Touchdown! Whoa! Jordan Leslie! The legend of Josh Rosen! In full blue! Dan Marino would be proud!
Offense. The fullback, what they call the B-back, is the key. When he gets established, everything seems to come off of him, and of course he's enjoyed a very good night tonight at that position.
On first down, the counter. Marshall's got a lead blocker. Marshall's inside the 5. Marshall's into the end zone. Touchdown, Georgia Tech.
Now the Georgia Tech, Paul Johnson, they're going to go for 2.
Marshall has help. He laterals it. Did they get it in? No. They're calling him down. The ball game is over. Darrell Taylor makes the play, and Tennessee wins it.
Just try to create a negative play and force this to a third down game.
Wadley, the tailback. Smith-Marset in motion. Stanley to throw to the end zone. Touchdown! Iowa wins! Smith-Marset with the grab. What a comeback!
8 of 17 for the Irish. Clock restarts. Wimbush hit. Lost the ball. Who's got it? Still free. Georgia looks like they've got it on the bottom of the pile. Bellamy with the hit. Carter in there looking for the recovery. Georgia ball. Ball game.
Margin. And Riley and the Sooners win their 12th straight. Continue their road mastery. Final play of the game, Hill just steps out of bounds, and that's it. Oklahoma with 28 points after halftime. They have 21 unanswered after Ohio State had taken a 13-10 lead. Come to Columbus and dominate the number 2 team.
They scored 28.
He's still got enough energy to direct the band here. So give me the flag.
Somebody help my man unwrap the flag.
It took him a while to unwrap things in the offense tonight, but what a second half. Now, they don't play every year. The home-and-home series is over. So Ohio State, unless they play another 30 years from now, won't have this to worry about. But this is pretty sweet. He's going to do a victory lap. Some of you might not love this, but this is authentic, and this is because of what he felt and his teammates felt with a home field loss a year ago. He's to the 45. He's to the 50. Oh, no, he's not. No, he's not going to plant it in the midfield of the O, is he? Wow. Yes, he is. Ooh. Looks like the Ohio State band has come out of their seats. They didn't like that. There's no one here to defend the O except the band.
Wow.
But if the Buckeyes in the locker room saw that, they might come out and take issue. Now they're going to dance on the block O.
That's a little surprising.
Well, if they felt disrespected, this was their statement.
On the 37. In trouble in the backfield, wants to throw now, and he's going to go deep. And I mean deep, and I mean touchdown, Florida! Tyree Cleveland in a miracle finish. A Hail Mary that's full of grace for the Gators. Unbelievable finish at the Swamp.
Outstanding tonight.
3rd and 1. Hit that ball on the hip well, and Mixon's going to walk in. Oh, what a night for Fitzgerald.
In the play.
1st and goal. Fake to Penny. Open man. Wells. He leads. He gets the ball. And they say touchdown San Diego State. With 54 seconds to go. Or do they? Diego State is on top. Thanks to David Wells, the senior out of Clovis, California.
Didn't play against UC Davis.
Yep.
Coming back from injury. What a call by Jeff Horton.
Play action. Allen looking end zone. Intercepted, and that'll end the game. Armani Watts, the exclamation point. Texas A&M does it again to Arkansas. Hurry up to the line. Try to score here. No, thank you. Georgia's defense with an exclamation mark there. Well, that was Monty Rice with the stop.
Dan Mullen was trying to get the score, but he wasn't going to use a timeout, just trying to hurry up. And Georgia says not tonight. No touchdowns given up by the Bulldog defense.
First visit for Mississippi State here in the last 6 years, and now Georgia's won the last 10 meetings when Mississippi State has come here.
Some way, win or lose with Saquon Barkley right here.
You know, Mr. Jewell's going to be eyeballing him as well as his buddies. One play to decide it. McSorley across the middle. Touchdown! Jawan Johnson. Penn State wins it. A walk-off touchdown. Wow! An 80-yard drive in 12 plays, a minute 42. And Trace McSorley, cool on that final drive.
Blitz. Clean to Donald, who lost the football. It's recovered by the Cougars.
Moore recovered it. Jahad Woods with the hit.
Out of time for Northwestern. Four-man rush. Thorson from the end zone, rolling. Under pressure, he'll go down. It's a safety. Dakota Dixon will end it.
For here, look, watch Troy. They're guarding the sidelines. Sidelines
You want them to catch this ball in bounds.
Edling chased, time running off, hit, got rid of it, it's intercepted. And Troy is going to win the football game. Blaze Brown will seal it for the Trojans.
The Sooners. Minute 27. This could be the play of the game. Mayfield looking. Plenty of time. Flushed. Over the middle. Incomplete. And it doesn't matter. Fourth down, it doesn't matter. Iowa State's defense, they've been locked down the whole game in the back end. Joel Lanning on the spy. Watch him in the middle of the screen to spy the quarterback. He's the one that sort of chases down Baker, makes him throw the ball.
Who's your dad? Who's your dad?
Absolutely can't get sacked, though. Ball's got to come out of your hands immediately. Although they do have that one time on left. Rozier going to take a shot, and it is caught into the end zone. Touchdown, Miami! Darrell Langham with the grab. Canes in front. 6 seconds left. There is a penalty marker down at the 2-yard line.
After review, the rule off the field stands.
And there it is. Darrell Langham, 3 catches all season. First time we called his number today is the biggest play of the day.
Now you're at the 37-yard line. You got a shot here. Oh my gosh, 2 years ago and now this.
And Michigan turned the tables with a miraculous finish of their own, where the Spartans earn another upset in the great history of this rivalry.
Peoples-Jones has height at the top.
O'Korn rolling, launching for the end zone. In traffic. Incomplete. Game over. Michigan State wins it in the big house. Some of the Spartans sprinting around, hugging, others demanding the Paul Bunyan Trophy be produced on the Michigan sidelines.
Clemson has to get a stop here and make them kick it a field goal.
Don't forget, following our game on ESPN3 and the ESPN app. We'll have post-game coverage of this game as Dungy takes off trying to get the first down, and he stretches for the chains. It is close, and I believe we're going to get a timeout by Clemson. That's their final timeout. Party time. The upset, pulled by the Orange. They defeat Clemson 27-24.
Huge 3rd down and goal. For Wharton up top, isolated. Bowers trying to run it for the score. Airborne touchdown! For the first time in his career, Ross Bowers runs it in for a touchdown and does it in jaw-dropping fashion. My goodness.
They needed at least an A game from him. He's got to finish this off. They need 2 scores. And we've seen some crazy things happen in these games right to the last second.
Chark camps out of this one at the 25. That might be a block in the back. Maybe not. Chark going the other way. Got the corner. Blockers in front. Chark down the sideline. He's going to take it. Touchdown, LSU.
LSU. His second punt return touchdown of the year. The man they call the Flash just flashed for 75 and has his team right in the thick of things.
Separates the 8th team in America who has made them in the final minutes. Syracuse, who has not.
Back to the ground, there goes Travis Homer. Touchdown. It's a 7-point lead. Even after the point after, it would only be a one-possession game, and there's still a lot of time on the clock for Syracuse. But that touchdown run by Homer extends the lead.
Towards that direction to try to set him up for this kick.
Second down and 10. Anderson trying to get outside. Breaks one tackle. Turns the corner. Anderson sprinting. Touchdown. But there is a flag.
Personal foul, face mask, defense, number 46. The result of the play is a touchdown. That penalty will be enforced on the kickoff.
What a run from Anderson.
To trigger and throw, he's stepping into those and breaking up passes.
Snap, drop, Brewer picks it up. He's going to throw, touchdown! Tristan Ebner, his third of the quarter. And Baylor within 2 of tying his football game. This could be the football game.
If I'm West Virginia, I sell out.
4-2, Brewer, rolling, under pressure, and he's sacked.
And if Xavier Preston, the linebacker that gave Baylor the opportunity at the 2-yard line with the pass interference call in the end zone, comes up huge.
To the 49 for a first down. McSorley in trouble. McSorley looking, fires, incomplete. And Penn State turns it over on down. .122 left.
Here we go, 3rd and 9, 19 ticks left. King. Oh boy, Reedy, just what you're talking about. Now he's going to reverse it back, and King is going to go in for the touchdown. Houston, De'Aaron King, and they lead it with 11 seconds left.
Man press coverage. It appears as though they are telling the Wildcats to beat them with the pass.
Thorson has Nagel. Flynn Nagel stumbling into the end zone.
This all started with the protection. Just take advantage of him on the outside edge.
Thorson looking, end zone. 2-point conversion successful as Cameron Green brings it in. And now Michigan State needs a touchdown and 2.
Wow, so exciting. And Magic left.
Lewerke has it knocked away, recovers it. He's still going to try to throw into traffic. It's intercepted by Northwestern. The game is over. The Wildcats prevail. Nate Hall comes up with the play as the fireworks go off at Ryan Field.
Set up what nobody thought was going to be a key game for the Spartans in Columbus a couple of months ago.
It certainly would be if he could hit this.
For the win, Michigan State's improbable march continues to Columbus. And James Franklin livid about something.
Shoulder pads. It's only a slight exaggeration. And breaking free is Torrin Young. Piling on now is Iowa as they crack the 50 mark against the mighty Buckeyes.
With that play.
My goodness.
So it backs them up to a 4th and 15. Finley, clock running down. Intercepted to close the show. Kayvon Wallace again. And he's still going. Wallace finally out with double zeros on the clock. He had the big play prior and then seals the deal for the Tigers.
They got a 3rd down and 3 here at the 45.
Boy, that stung him. He is not still 100% from that hit.
Gonna roll out.
Throwback
this way to who else? Kerryon Johnson with a convoy in front. Johnson down the sideline. Inside the 20. He's gonna score. The pedal just got pushed to the floor, and the hammer just came down on number 1 Georgia. A 55-yard pass play.
From just inside the 5. And they just feed DJ Dallas, who lunges for another touchdown. Set up by Garvin's strip sack. Has a little fun with the crowd. Dallas fights hard. Let's check the knee just to make sure. Now he's clearly in.
Yep. He's starting to become a really nice back.
But Alabama, they can run the ball. They have a timeout. 31 seconds remaining. Hurts over the middle. It's caught inside the 10-yard line. Broken tackle. Devontae Smith. Touchdown, Bama. They go to a true freshman for the go-ahead score with 25 seconds remaining. To spot the ball. It was on the 49-yard line, so 15-yard penalty puts it on the 34. No time left. Final play unless a penalty on Alabama. Fitzgerald backs up. Now launches it into the end zone, and he throws it too far. He throws it out of the back of the end zone. The game is over. Alabama survives.
When I asked you, what's the key to the game? Stop the run.
Don't let him throw.
Well, I hate to say it, but it is true, you know.
Nick Chubb has gone over 1,000, and he's heading to the end zone. Touchdown. What a way to hit 1,000 and then hit 45 more later.
Secondary for the Wildcats has backed up, allowing the cornerbacks to be able to peek inside and to see where the ball is going. And they've got a 2-shell look as they'll get some support from their safeties.
On 4th down, Rudolph. Too high for Aikman. No flag on the play. And K-State with a stand.
That's
Clock
not
is running.
That's not the throw you wanted. You wanted to get that to the sideline. You wanted to go out of bounds. Now you're forced to run a quick play. Have to throw it to the sideline here.
Finley looking toward the end zone. He's going to lob it that way. Throw is intercepted. Isang Bassing picks it off. And Wake Forest is going to get a win.
For total offense in a single game. And we are knotted up with 1:41 to go. Mike Hughes with a head of steam. And Mike Hughes, the kicker to beat. Do you believe it? Knights take the lead on a Hughes touchdown.
Yarder. And you can see the line to gain for the field goal about the 35-yard line would put him inside his range in the neighborhood of 52 or 53 yards. Rozier. The ball stripped out. It's loose. Who's got it? That looks like Dwayne Hendricks for Pitt. And that will end the Canes' undefeated season.
And make what people miss.
As we said earlier, in the first quarter already, he went over the single season mark in receptions in Auburn record books. And now Stidham, the quarterback, heading to the end zone, touchdown.
Field. Could this be a quick kick by Sam Darnold here, potentially?
He is passing on 4th down to win a Pac-12 championship, and the Trojans will do just that. Josh Fallow.
Put the ball in the hands of your quarterback and trust him to make a good decision with the football.
Those runs in the first half start to weigh on you in the second half with that big offensive line.
On 2nd and short, they'll throw it deep. Marquise Brown behind the defense for an Oklahoma touchdown. And just like that, the Sooners have broken it open.
One of the great stories.
Swift with Fromm in the backfield. He'll get the carry. DeAndre Swift, and he's fast, and he's maybe gone. DeAndre Swift, touchdown. .64 yards for the freshman for the touchdown.
Ends up pouncing on the ball.
Second time tonight they've not been able to recover a fumble. They had it. Now Kane, end zone, touchdown! .27 yards. And Kelly Bryant filling those big shoes. Different style, but executing every bit as well as Deshaun Watson did in these ACC championship games.
This splits wide to the top of your screen. Fumagalli in the slot at the bottom. Hornibrook delivers. Intercepted, Ohio State. Damon Webb.
2nd and 8. Play action, flip to the end zone, touchdown! The Sooners strike quickly. Marquise Hollywood Brown. Fake it to Michelle again. Fromm looked over the middle, now dumps it down, caught, touchdown! Michelle out of the backfield, and the Dogs answer quickly. 2nd and 10. Baker just turns and looks at Anderson. There was some kind of deception there. Anderson off and running a stiff arm into Georgia territory, and Rodney Anderson rumbles down in the red zone. A huge game with a flunky start to it.
6, whatever he can do to try to get them off balance.
Playing at warp speed. Anderson again barrels into the end zone. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns for OU. Maybe 3 yards and a touchdown. Dogs crowd the line. This is Anderson who breaks free. Rodney Anderson in the clear, headed for the end zone. Sooners offense and Baker Mayfield. Fromm and Georgia back to work, and Sonny Michel breaks free. Michel in the clear, a foot race. What an answer from Georgia. 75 yards. Lined up 6 yards deep in the end zone. Takes the handoff and a quick burst. Chubb breaks free. Gets the edge. Nick Chubb rumbling. Churning out near midfield. Parnell Motley saved a touchdown. Georgia backed up no more. Play clock winding down in this 3rd and 9 play. It's a screen. Brown in the clear. The sprinter cuts back. Hollywood Brown slips down inside the 15. They're lucky he didn't find the end zone. That guy's the fastest. It's a reverse. Lamb throws it to the quarterback, and Mayfield catches a touchdown pass. And goes sprinting down the field. Trickery from Riley, and the Sooners stretch the lead. Steps into it and drives it. Wow, hot rod. Comes up with 3. That's a Rose Bowl record. This is the 12th running play of this game for the Dogs, but they've had great success. Chubb not down yet. Churning and chugging to the end zone. Yards. They just get the playoff. Michel in the clear. Sonny Michel barrels down into the end zone. The hat trick for number 1. Mayfield has time. This time overshoots Andrews, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Dominic Sanders. And the veteran safety scampers down inside the 10. The game's first turnover sets up the Dogs in scoring position. Fromm looking for the end zone. Delivers. Touchdown! Wims gives the Dogs the lead. Mayfield from the pocket, still got it. Flips it to the end zone. Touchdown! Dimitri Flowers. How could a man named Flowers not make an impact in the Rose Bowl? And the Sooners, a PAT away from tying this up again. We've seen in the past from Oklahoma's defenses. Around the end, Michel strung out and hit hard, loses the ball. It's out. The Sooners have it. Stephen Parker, a scoop and score.
understand defense.
Good protection. Now it breaks down. Fromm has to scramble. Flips it off short. Michel in space. Makes a man miss and is spun down inside the 25 by Will Johnson. Chubb, it's the wild dog and the running back. Direct snap. Cuts back and scores. Deflected. Blocked. The Dogs do it again.
I think Lorenzo Carter got in there. He's got such great length. It's 6'6". I think he was able to get the penetration, get up in the air, and get his right hand on the ball.
Scored a touchdown earlier on a direct snap. Now it's Michel's turn, running all the way. Gets to the edge. Sonny Michel will send the Dogs home to the championship game. Just like that, the Sooners season ends, and the Dogs can dream big about a national championship. It'll be their first since 1980. Sonny Michel, 4 touchdowns to offset a crucial fumble, but the final word in the highest scoring Rose Bowl ever and its first overtime ever.
The Tiger defense.
Play clock under 5. Hurts, calm, collected, looking things over. Farrell to the end zone. Touchdown, Calvin Ridley. Farrell was closing. Hurts wasn't bothered, and Ridley scores it to stay on schedule.
They weren't able to do it in the first half. They're doing it right now.
2nd and 2. Bryant pressured, and it is a turnover. Big boy Deron Payne with the ball. How about it? Guy who just had the interception. 300-pound defensive tackle to Ron Payne.
Yeah, this is their goal line set. They're going to throw it to him.
Pass to him. Oh my! Storybook it for the big man.
And didn't get called.
Well, we heard so much about that with the way the game ended last year when they met up. Oh, and another one. It's Mac Williams. Williams, pick 6, tied, rolling. Mac Wilson takes it home.
Line drive kick, just barely a touchback and not out of bounds. So here comes Jake Fromm, took over his first start at Notre Dame, and look how good he's been in the 2 postseason games, Kirk.
Yeah, incredible right here in this stadium against Auburn in the SEC championship, and you and I were there in the Rose Bowl, made so many good decisions.
Fromm straight back, pressure up the middle, hit as he throws, a downfield shot, and coming back. Wins a battle, but it's picked off as Tony Brown went up and just took it away from the receiver. The timing was off, and that was ugly from the start. I know what you're saying, announcer's curse, but that just was not well executed at all. Dogs sub, so the Tide had some time to get fresh bodies, and Fromm is chased and sacked by Anthony Averett off the corner. Gotta hurry. Just get it off. And it's a 3rd and long run. Can Michel create some magic? He gets the edge and tight ropes into Alabama territory. Sony Michel, Rose Bowl hero, makes the first big offensive play tonight. And Blankenship does what Papanastas could not. Puts Georgia on top. Man given a scholarship before he kicked the game winner at Notre Dame. Puts Georgia in front by 3. Receiver Chris Wims, number 6 to the left, hasn't caught a pass yet. Rom took a look downfield. Now checks it down. It's complete. And it's Riley Ridley. Little brother making a big impact before Calvin does. Dogs are set up.
Get out of a bad run play into a good run play. Not just run to pass, run to run. Comes the blitz late.
Dogs need 6. They're in field goal range from downfield. There is Wims going up and making his first catch. Georgia had that 1st and goal. 3 plays, netted nothing. And Blankenship remains perfect on the season inside of 40 yards. Another look, Kirk.
See if now Bama decides to maybe open it up a little and try to get Jalen Hurts running and throwing.
They haven't gotten Harris or Scarborough going. This is a run, and Hurts makes a cut. Jalen Hurts in the clear, in the Dogs' territory. When you're struggling, just kind of keep it simple. Tide rush 4 from has time and delivers a strike across the middle, and it is Riley Ridley stepping up. How about the poise of the freshman on that throw? Fromm steps up, escapes, a lot of room, and Fromm, no slide. He's going to take a shot. First down in the red zone. 28 seconds left.
Don't forget the tight end Nana is also off to the left.
Gotta hurry. Play action. Fromm fires down inside the 5, slipping away and reaching for the end zone is Godwin. Yep, Fromm motions out. It's Mecole Hardman instead. The receiver comes in. They hand it. Nope, they keep it. And sprinting to the edge. The Dogs barking in the first half. Tua Tagovailoa, a true freshman from Hawaii, gets the second half start. He keeps it. He's a nifty runner, not quite as powerful as Hurts, but he's in there because he's throwing it. By the way, there's 3 true freshman wide receivers in the game for Bama as well, as Tagovailoa tries to dodge the rush. Cannot escape. Sacked by Roquan Smith, the Butkus Award winner. Dogs block it, but they got a head start. A flag is down. They came flying off the edge out of the starting blocks, but the false start is going to erase this block punt.
Offside. Defense. 5-yard penalty.
Take another look to see if he actually got in the neutral zone. What a huge call. Scott is methodical. He's had 3 punts blocked in his career. When he gets them off, he typically booms them. And now Hardman has a crease. Mecole Hardman is knocked down. That was a very tough tackle on the coverage team by Cam Sims, the receiver. Saban meanwhile hoping, Kirk, that someone on this defense can make a play, a takeaway. Spark Bama. 2nd and 13. Fromm flips it in the flat. And in heavy traffic, Swift tries to cut back, and back-to-back losses. So the Tide defense pushing the Dogs back. Isaiah Buggs, the big fella, made that play. Dogs don't pressure. Tagovailoa has all night hit hard, spinning around, trying to escape and create, and now he's in the clear. The freshman shows some toughness, creating a desperately needed 3rd down conversion. Throwing again. End zone. Touchdown! Henry Ruggs. We got a freshman quarterback duel in Atlanta, and the Tide are back in it.
3rd down right here for Fromm.
Delivers under pressure. Downfield. Caught! Hardman! A foot race! Escapes and scores!
sideline interference penalty against Georgia. It's enforced as a dead ball foul. The touchdown is good, and the penalty will be enforced 15 yards on the kickoff.
That's a sigh of relief from Kirby Smart. That's kind of the one penalty on Georgia that wouldn't have nullified the touchdown. That's good advice. He hasn't been under fire much in meaningful games, as we've said. Rolls, flips it high, into traffic, intercepted. DeAndre Baker made the young fellow pay for a mistake. And now the Dogs try to extend this lead. Any points out of this drive, it's a 3-score game. Fromm again trusted to throw on first down. Batted in the air, picked off. The Tide respond, Raekwon Davis. It's another big man interception by Bama. And they're at the 40. Earlier, this from a yard longer. Not the prettiest, but it's crucial. The Tide able to cash in Davis's interception, but only for 3 to cut the lead to 10. From pressured, sacked, right up the middle was Raekwon Davis who made the pick, and now that drive killer.
Hasn't played any meaningful snaps all year, and it's kind of sparked this Alabama offense.
And now Harris is the 4 tailback, bounces it. Najee Harris in the clear, a powerful run, still battling and slung out inside the 10 by Roquan Smith. Dogs very good at the field goal block when they got Oklahoma's. Don't come after that one. And Papanastos able to curl it through. Damian Harris is plastered in the backfield. Trenton Thompson is having a game tonight. 4th down. Tagovailoa, plenty of time. Surveying the field, fires end zone, touchdown! Calvin Ridley finally makes an impact. No! Hooked it! Now it's Michelle in the game, 3rd and 6. Pressured, flushed, sacked, way back at the 35-yard line. It will be a very long field goal attempt coming up. Hot Rod just slides it through. I'd say he's earned that scholarship. Tagovailoa dancing around, circling back, dropped! A disastrous first down play. Davin Bellamy got it back at the 42. Tagovailoa trying to make up for it. Fires to the end zone. Touchdown! Alabama wins! The Crimson Tide will not be denied. True freshman to true freshman. Tagovailoa to Devontae Smith. Alabama breaks Georgia hearts. Nick Saban back on the summit where he has caught the bear with his 6th national championship. Bama has won 5 in 9 years.